Right, okay, that was a rush. Let's check everything's correct. Bernard, Virgin 2 pad. Thank you, man. Donkey, Lenny, yes. Lenny's working hard. Excellent. Good. What's that? Oh, good. Yeah, okay. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm just gonna have to. Right then. I think I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's put my face on the internet. There's got to be some form of that. Yeah, yes, here it is. It's gone. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good evening, afternoon to you. How are you? Lovely to see you. Excellent. Yes. Bloody hell, it's been a right rush getting there. I've just finished my reset video and I've output it, but I haven't uploaded it yet or done my thumbnail. So as soon as this stream finishes, I'll be off to do that, right? So it's going to be a shorter one tonight, but back to normal tomorrow. Everyone, lovely to see you. Welcome. How are we all? Good Lord, we're all here for Destiny stuff. It's insane. Hang on, let me put that there as well. Ready? No, that's the wrong. What? That's the right one. Yes. Good. What's going on here? There's loads of things going on. Let's have a little look. We've got Death Knell, been a member for 36 months. Well, bloody hell, do I get a plaque or something? No, you get slight sort of brain disorders, I think, for watching me for too long. Thank you, DK. It is very much appreciated. Excellent. Carol, hello. How are you? Lovely to see you. Bedhead, hello. Lovely to see you. Thank you for resubscribing on Kick. I saw that. Thank you very much indeed. That's very, very kind of you. Tankery, hola. How you doing? Cyberpunk, hello. How you doing? Excellent. Yes. Oh, I forgot. Thank you. I'll show that in a minute. Yeah, I left that downstairs then. I got a bloody hell, Richard. I shit myself then. WD Store, hello, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Welcome. Venger, good evening to you. Lovely to see you. Did I say Dan Soul? Hello, Dan, how are you? Jawa Jedi, hello, how are you? Lovely to see you. Mikey G, good evening. Carol, been a member for 27 months. How is it this time again? It's crazy, innit? Thank you, Carol. It is very much appreciated. Ivy, good evening, Ivy. How are you? Lovely to see you. Shedweight, good evening. Hello. It's the best of the worst. That's me. I don't know why I pressed that. Langs Noir. Hello. How are you? Lovely to see you. Omega Days, thank you so much for resubscribing with Prime. Lovely to see you. 21 smashing cheers, good sir. Good evening. Thank you, Omega Days. It's been a utter pleasure having you. Sounds a bit rude. Thank you very much indeed. Sledgehammer, good evening to you. Lovely to see you. Andy Young, hello Andy. Sledgehammer, ourselves, Sledgehammer. Hello. Brian, good evening, Brian, me good sir. Hope you are well. Gulro, hello, how are you? Lovely to see you. Saw you outing to Trago with the missus. Yes, you went to Trago Mills last week. It was great. Iron Viking, good evening to you. Lovely to see you. Who's that? That's Quang. Hello, Quang. How you doing? Off to the gym, eh? Good stuff. You keep pumping. Yes, that's right. Yankee 1710. Oh, thank you very much indeed. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Hello from the frozen prairies of Canada. That's James Raincock. Thank you, James. Lovely. Welcome from Canada. No, I mean welcome from Swansea to Canada. Yes, that's right. Yes, it has been so much fun. You also, thank you. Oh, lovely. Good. How are we all then? So I do apologise for the massive rush. I've got the stream start soon thing happening there so we can see what's going on. Yes. Yes, I want to say thank you to DK. She sent me something very lovely in the post. Here it is. Hang on now. I don't know if I can be able to show you with the light. But it's, what do you call these things? Like a word salad-y thing. And it's a bottom one. You can't read it. Sorry, the light's going to be too bright. It's going to be too bright. I can't help it. My light's so bright tonight. But it's all like loads of phrases and stuff from the game show. It's like from the game show. From the TV show. So I'm going to... Vast slag. Did you pick the names on there, DK, or did it come like that? Excellent. So there we go. That's it. Lovely. There it is, all there. Thank you, DK. That's very kind of you. I've got to get a little. I've got to get a little frame for that now, and it'll go over there on the on the thing. Yes, that's lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, it does. I haven't had a chance to get one yet. It's the gas man. Obviously, you're flexible, but not about the jugs. Trick or ruddy treat. We are men of science. Who is the sexiest man on telly? Well, it's Kilroy, obviously. Foxy Stoat seeks pig. Ah! Wombles! 3 mugs of steaming cold tea. Hello, girls. Eddie Hitler here. Come and get it. Got it, Johnny's. May I say what a smashing blouse you've got on? Madam Swish, 3:30. Blouses off, birds. It's the Hammersmith Hardmen. Gold, Frankenstein, and grrr. What kind of sandwiches you do? Sandwiches. Yes, that's the last episode there. Sprouts Mexican. Yes. Oh, sod off. Go on. Sod off. Get to soddery. Have me. Have me. I'm a love albatross. See, I know all the settings. Vast slug. There we are. Excellent. Well done, everyone. Thank you, DK. That's really cool. I love it. I'm going to stick it over there. There we are. Lovely. Rach rescued me then because I was going to have to run down and get it because I've been, like, up to my eyes. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's not sad at all, Benja. We're equally sad. Yes, indeed. Have you had a ban hammering there, Bedhead? It's Crazy Geek. Good evening to you. Lovely to see you. Mohammed, good evening. Lovely to see you. Conciliatory Rentals. Would you like many viewers? Oh, sorry. There we are. I'll read out anything. Just put it in front of me. Yeah. Good. So we're all good then, are we? Yes, it's been a very pleasant weekend. Yes, good. Well done on the hammering there. It's Crazy Geek to say hello to you. Walrus to say hello to you. Hello. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Yes, we've got the stream start soon over here, but I've got it on. I've got it on mute at the moment. Otherwise, you won't be able to. Oh, hang on, what's going on? Nothing's going on. I need to get the camera set there. I don't like it when I'm looking at it over there when I'm doing the computer. Do you know what I mean? Yes, excellent. Goodly. Good. Yeah, so it came like that. Had to get you something bottom related. Ooh, it's the gas man. Excellent. Yes. Aye. There we are. Well, we'll see what's going to happen here now this afternoon, won't we? I think we're going to be seeing the new activity, aren't we? I don't know how much more they're going to show us, though. I have had a haircut. Yes, I had a haircut last week. And so it's growing into just the right length now. Sounds a bit rude. Yes. Yes, this weekend we went to see the Christmas fair down in Swansea. The fair itself was nice, but it was an absolute arse. It was so busy. And people pushing into you, and I did my head in. But apart from that, it was very nice. Yes, that was good. Yes, there we are. I drank more whiskey, which didn't help. So yes, but I had a lovely time. Boston Barnet. Boston. It's Boston Barnet. Yes. Yes, so tonight we're going to be watching... Oh, hang on. Bloody hell's all happening. Hang on.
You were supposed to protect
Let me go over to this.
Not rule them.
Can you hear it, kids?
The time of guardians as shepherds of humanity is over.
Here it is. It's on. It's a Death Star!
No. I've been waiting so long for this.
He's basically, Darth Muffled, isn't he? From,
I can't shake.
It's quiet.
New Cabal, the Barrent Imperium.
How's that, kid?
Sprung up out of nowhere across the system. That doesn't just happen. It's the Nine. And I'm putting together a crew to prove it. What do you say, weapon?
Welcome to the new Mars. Now the only law on Tharsis is the gun on your hip and the light in your hands. You'll do well here.
They do put together a good crew, don't they? Hello, Agent. Hello, Alan.
I don't relish doing business with these leeches. But we need to find out what the Dredgen are after.
Nice outfits.
You crave justice. Why die for a criminal?
Why do you hate your own kind so much? It's time to take the fight to the Imperium.
Nice. Ooh, look at that. Triple whammy on the bowcaster. I like the blaster. I'm very good, thank you, Alan. Wow, I like that. I think the drift looks nifty. Scout walkers. Have we got the Fallen and oh no, we're on them, are we?
Finish it. The Imperium is yours to lead. You will fall. The next time we meet.
Hey, who's this?
Only one play left.
Ooh. Nice. Well, looked intriguing. I don't really know what was going on, but it looked intriguing. Use the Schwartz.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bungie, or our Cantina today. We have converted our stream room in celebration of our upcoming release, Destiny 2 Renegades.
Testing.
Collaborative effort with Lucasfilm Games. We are so excited. My name is Dylan. I'm going to be your host today, and we have a lot to go through.
Yes,
have a few housekeeping notes before we dive in. Ultimately, if you are on Twitch, if you watch for 15 minutes, we have a fantastic emblem for you to earn. Seekers, not Saints.
Emblem on Twitch,
Make sure your Bungie.net account is linked, and you will earn this reward. Additionally, our community team, hey community team, love you. They're going to be going through chat throughout this stream and after we raid Leopard Stealth, one of our good friends. We have 25 Year of Prophecy digital editions to be handing out. So make sure your DMs are open. Keep an eye out for a DM from Bungie. And yeah, you might get yourself a code for a platinum platform that we offer. So, what are we talking about here today? We just had our launch trailer. Destiny 2 Renegades is launching in 7 days. Countdown right now. 7 days from now, you're going to be in there playing.
Hello,
we got Blasters. We got the Praxic Blade. We have a new vidoc that actually we are sharing today. And this is going to be called Making of a Renegade.
Okay,
so after we watch our
well.
vidoc,
Nice.
we have a panel of developers on the couch. We're going to be talking about the Lawless Frontier, our new activity that is coming with this experience.
Hey Mac, how you doing?
Full of loot, full of fun experiences and all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's watch a new vidoc, Vidoc 2, Making of a Renegade.
You got a vidoc? We're straight in with a vidoc. Cheers, Dylan, lad.
This is Destiny of the Star Wars lens, like this really cool combination that hasn't been done before.
I can't wait to take a Praxic Blade to Mars.
Don't be a ridiculous fan. Just stay cool.
Wait, we gotta swat it up and play through. Oh, yeah.
It's indoor looking, look. I do like the look of that blaster. Jetpacks.
This is why we got into games in the first place.
Sorry, just X-Wings. It does look very Star Warsy, doesn't it? And it does look Destiny-y as well.
Early on, we developed this North Star, authentically Destiny. Unmistakably.
Little Bane, thank you so much.
It has to be
follow.
something that feels like a Destiny story. It can't feel like a one-off.
The Ion Cannon
This can't feel
from
like
Empire
a
Strikes
side
Back.
quest, right? Like this has to be a continuation of the Fate Saga.
I had this vision. I knew it came from the Nine.
But with Star Wars beats and Star Wars visual.
Hey up, Elvis, how you doing?
This was uncharted territory for Lucasfilm Games, and that this is the first time we're telling a story inspired by Star Wars within a different universe.
At the heart of, like, I think every Guardian's identity is like this healthy, independent, rebellious streak.
We were excited to actually explore that scoundrel fantasy,
Lucasfilm Games,
bounty hunters, the
Hey,
syndicates
mini-mitch, yeah.
going out and doing jobs with a ragtag team. We took inspiration from Star Wars to ensure the scale, visual language, soundtrack, and cinematic storytelling in Renegades delivered on everything fans will have come to expect from the
I'll be
franchise.
falling along.
The Praxic Blade collaboration stands out to me.
Because lightsabers are so iconic, it was absolutely critical to get that balance right.
The team at Lucasfilm Games was just so solutions focused. It wasn't, no, it has to be this way. It was a lot of back and forth and asking questions about how would this work? Well, let's talk about it. All right, oh, so we need a different energy source. Okay, what would that look like?
It was all about, like, what is best for the player.
When we announced this collaboration with the studio, James may or
I
may
love
not
the look
have
of
been wearing a fighter
lightsabers.
pilot
Just
helmet.
to see how they work in game, though. Do you know what I mean?
Destiny and Star Wars
You look
shared
great.
that same beating heart. I was like, oh, this is gonna be special.
Do we get a card game? A universe expanded.
We were given such a unique challenge. How can we achieve the aesthetic and the feel of Star Wars without losing the narrative threads that we've created so far for Destiny at the same time?
It wasn't until we found our footing with creating a foundation in Destiny that things started to click together.
I remember the first time that we went down to San Francisco. We had this really big meeting where it was the Destiny narrative folks on one side and the Star Wars narrative folks on the other side. We broke the ice by just asking, what's the bad version of this? We had a really good laugh over what that looked like. And through that, we kind of uncovered that this should be the aesthetic, the vibe of Star Wars with the truth to Destiny's narrative that we knew needed to be there too.
Yes, I like Star Wars Outlaws. I thought it was great, quite frankly.
We begin 2 months after the Edge of Fate has happened. The world has moved and changed, and we're still trying to figure out what Binding the Nine means.
The Vanguard have redacted the prophecy of extinction.
They don't want the public to panic over this prophecy.
The crux of our story is the Drifter asking us to help him break Vanguard law for good reason to confront a new rising faction of Cabal called the Baron Imperium. It's what drives Eris to help the Drifter out, as well as the player Guardian.
When we were thinking about what kinds of characters should be in this release, we thought about the kinds of archetypes we see throughout Star Wars.
Yeah, and Drifter is an easy parallel. He and Han Solo share a cocky attitude, both former criminals.
In Star Wars, there's a plethora of sassy droids. We have our own version of that through Ghosts, and Blue is no exception.
Oh, look. Thanks for nothing.
Blue is a Drifter's ghost, and I think as soon as people
lately?
hear her, they'll be delighted and incredibly surprised.
Our voice cast is stacked. Dredgen Bale is portrayed by Alex Lee, who is amazing.
You are supposed to protect the people.
Nice leather jacket.
And we also got Hollywood actual royalty Danny Houston to play Premier Loom, the head of the Baron Imperium. Being able to work with someone from that kind of IMDb page was such an honor, and I was completely normal the whole time.
Surrender to the Baron Imperium.
Do you know what he does?
Loom became the sweeping, militaristic figure that I think is going to be a really good parallel to Grand Moff Tarkin or other evil military leaders from the Empire.
So even though we're introducing new characters, we're still looking backwards at some of Destiny lore's most long-standing characters. Honor is another example of that. She's our Praxic warlock.
She's loosely meant to be a parallel to something like a Jedi in Star Wars. She was part of a Vanguard internal affairs group that would police Guardians on the usage of darkness.
Don't make me regret abandoning my post to help you.
Not now, Honor.
Yeah, she has to grow up with the times a little bit, because the world has changed and a whole lot of people are using darkness now, and she gets to grow and kind of ask herself, like, am I still adhering to my own values if I allow myself to be open to these kinds of ideas?
Six, hello Six, how you doing?
The Drifter left her cult long ago.
And then there's Bale.
They have a hell of a lot of
Dredgen Bale.
convincing
Dredgen is a dark guardian that represents absolute darkness.
Yeah, I agree.
Dredgen
They've got a
Bale
lot
doesn't
to
like
do
the
with
fact
this.
that
They
we're
really
ruled
do.
by a city of immortals who can't step down and that weren't elected.
I'm
He's
looking
got
forward
kind
to
of
it.
a point, but his methods for addressing that point suck. He makes many bad choices. One of my favorite parts about a lot of villains in Star Wars is that they have just like the capability of making a right choice and then consistently do not make good choices.
Bale is trying to fill a hole in his life in all the wrong ways.
And he just can't, and he never will. But man, we're gonna hope that he does someday.
There we are,
Time of
yeah, I think
Guardians,
most
the
of us are going to go and have a
shepherds
go,
of
won't we?
humanity is over.
That'd be a nice bed light, wouldn't it? A night light. Hey Joseph, how you doing? I really want to play this.
This has been an opportunity where you love Destiny, you love Star Wars. You want to do something with both. What are you going to put into it?
Oh my God, it was such a challenge at first, finding that sweet spot of how do we make something that can live in both worlds and not feel out of place in either, but also feel totally new and exciting. It wasn't always about where do we find the exact middle ground, 50-50 Star Wars and Destiny, because at that point, you're feeling almost a little derivative.
There's those moments along the way when we were like, this is just Star Wars. This is not the purpose of the collaboration. We want to have something kind of new that makes you think of both.
I like that. I
remember when we were trying to figure out what we're going to do with our new Cabal.
We started in that place where it's just Cabal wearing a stormtrooper outfit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until we injected
They've
more
done a
of
lot
that
of Star
weird
Wars in
alien
it, though,
design
throughout
of
the
a lot
years,
of these
haven't they?
armor
You know what I
sets.
mean? It's
That was
heavily
kind of what
influenced by
switched
Star
it
Wars
over
anyway, I
from
think,
this
don't
is
you?
too derivative to this is really working. I think it comes through in the visuals
Stylistically,
and
a
every
lot-
single
lots
map.
of things and characters
There are little
as well.
Easter eggs and little treats here and there that we hid around, and Lucasfilm Games has been awesome at collaborating with us and even putting some of their input onto our maps so we can really give the players something exciting.
Hey Marco Polo, how you doing? Yes, well,
Switch flipped
next
in my
week
head
we'll
like,
be
oh,
on it like
we
a
would never have done
bonnet.
this without this collaboration was the Syndicates.
Yeah.
We're going places with the Vex and the Elixni and the Cabal that we really weren't going to go before.
Oh yeah, and trench coats.
And trench coats, yeah. We have Vex in trench coats that are playing cards. It's so awesome, and I don't think we would have dared do that if we didn't have this opportunity.
No, and it was the perfect time in our universe to do it too. The Star Wars fans on the team just start coming out, telling their stories about what they're excited to build, and far be it from me to get in the way.
We make a lot of weapons in Destiny. How do you take a
Chewie's
weapon in
bowcaster.
Destiny, which we have
There, look, it's so endo.
literal,
Look, it's
like,
the
4 digits
Death
of
Star
guns.
bunker.
And
Understatement.
right?
The Vex raincoat is just weird.
And
I
make
quite
something
like
that feels
though.
new,
They've
but
broken
also
away.
does justice for Star Wars. And Blaster was really obviously the choice. They're roughly in 2 groups. There's dynamic blasters, which are intended to be harder hitting, firing a ton.
That's nice. I'm going to enjoy
Brute
using
force.
that. Look.
And then we
look,
have
Benito's got
a number
capes.
of balance blasters.
Balance blast.
As you're shooting and the heat is building up, you're going to have a venting opportunity where you can hit a perfect vent. It's like functionally a reload, so you can start shooting again much faster.
Sweet.
Okay, nice. Danny, he's been playing Badness exclusively.
I gotta ask though,
oh, was
what
he?
about those Cabal blasters?
Angelica Houston.
Are they accurate?
What difficulty are you playing on?
I do like the look at them. Oh, look at that! That's the Death Star stream from Star Wars. There's a lot
We have
of
swords in
influence
Destiny.
in
But we
there. It's
don't
incredibly
have a
influenced.
Praxic
It's
sword. We don't have a
alright,
lightsaber
isn't it? It's alright.
approximate. It's an exotic.
It needs to
primary
remain
weapon
Destiny at its
that's
core,
kinetic. Where you can
Well, there we are, that
flex
side of the
a
window
bunch of
then.
glass. Kill enemies with it and throw it out and get a ton of damage.
I like that. Eat my short bit of like scout. Fun.
Having the sandbox be able to
Speed bike.
explore this new ability
Like a scout.
ecosystem with Renegade abilities.
What I'm going to
We've
enjoy
taken
about this
so
is
much
seeing all
of
the
this
Star Wars
opportunity and
references
turned
and
it into
picking them
what we
out, saying,
can,
"Oh, that's
grow.
from this and that's from this."
Every
and that's
corner
I'm
of
gonna
the
like
game,
that. I
from
might
the
do
art,
Star Wars
the
tour
design,
videos.
the audio, the music, the UI, the rewards, completely infused with the magic of the collaboration. It's really been a real treat
Oh,
to
that
be part
UI
of.
looked nice, didn't
Super
it?
satisfying.
Got a bit of music coming up with those goals. I mean, into them. Part those hornets. Hornets? What are they called? Trumpets. Horns. French horns.
Good morning, everybody. Didn't mean to wake you up with that beat, sorry. The overarching theme for this was to create a score for this release that
I know, I
felt
can't
like
stop
was
it. I
cohesive
can't
as a
stop
whole.
thinking of Arc Raiders either.
We're all talking to each other and collaborating with each other. We were able to explore
He's got a beer
different ways
there,
of
is he?
orchestrating different ways of writing with the orchestra.
That's Michael
that
Salvatore, is it?
expand on the Destiny palette
Sorry, I was looking at something else.
and make it fresh and new. When I look at the Star Wars scores, there were certain elements that naturally fit
Wouldn't that be great?
string
Duel of the
flourishes
Fates.
or wood flourishes that would play into a certain moment when it's like, oh, I know I want something to feel more Williams, so
I'm watching
I'll
on
push
Twitch,
it.
by the way.
Not this Williams, the John Williams. I'll push it more in that world.
Another thing too is the amount of percussion. I had some ideas that felt more full-on Star Wars, and once you like flesh out the percussion arrangement, it instantly sounds more Destiny as a result.
For me, a lot of it was about framing, where when I use a lot of the Destiny themes, how I set them up and how I'm transitioning in and out of moments are much more Star Wars-y in terms of the harmony and orchestration.
I think the most exciting part about this was the opportunity to work with these guys and Mike.
You definitely made it a point to kind of bring us together and listen to each other's music.
But Brendan, you wrote something with the most beautiful oboe solo in it, and it drives me nuts that I didn't think of it first.
No one wanted to follow Brendan is what it came down to. Brendan's cues just sound amazing from the start.
I remember Nolan, your first high action cue.
It'd be great if there was a card game in and they need to start doing stuff like that.
Everyone was like, whoa. Because it's really fast, really intense.
Sounds good.
Josh
Does
kept
sound
on,
good. Hey, Candle, good evening to you.
Humans have to play this. Jeez.
Oh my God. That was right.
Destiny has like so many themes, and that's like a great vehicle for doing the Star Wars spin.
Our first meeting was discussing that main theme, and I remember hearing it for the first time. And everybody kind of perked up when we all heard it. We're all having ideas that were just a little bit different from one another. That was all sort of impacted what the final version of the theme was.
That's quite nice, isn't it? I wonder if I'll get a copyright because of this now.
Dredge and Bale. That kind of teed off the main theme, and the fact that we were exploring the idea of this kind of
Hang on, has he got the drifter frozen there? Is that carbonite?
This story of scoundrels. We wanted something that would be a backbone to tell a longer arc story. It has a layer of ominousness to it. It has a layer of mystery to it, but it can be turned other ways.
Indeed.
I felt a sense of menace.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to get to experience it with players.
Just really hope that, personally, I've written something that they can really connect with and love, and if I can cause a couple of goosebumps in there, I'll take that as a bonus too.
That's the way.
Hope players get taken on a journey that inspires them and makes them feel like this world is really unique and really special.
My favorite feeling as a creator is getting to watch someone's look of like absolute surprise.
I want players
That's
to feel
Attack the Clones.
that exciting, boundless potential that Destiny has, and world of possibility that Star Wars unlocks.
Hey, the Stolen Snake Alpha, how you doing? It's a Rancor Ogre. It's a Ronker. It's a Roger.
So long for this.
It's an Ogre. Well, I don't know. We'll get some of that in a minute. There we go. Only a week away, kids. We'll find out. Hey, Motorhead, how you doing? Lovely to see you.
Welcome back to the Cantina. So what you just saw was our second vidoc, making of a renegade, or what it takes to make a renegade. This is our moment to really peel back the curtain and show you how games are made. It's a monumental effort, and what you saw, it was a mix of our narrative design, audio, our collaboration efforts with Lucasfilm Games. Many thanks to everyone involved. Also, a few folks that weren't pictured there, ranging from design, production, test. Even a shout out, I got to give it to IT for keeping our computers running.
I think
and our services folks too for keeping our servers
Definitely
running.
looks good.
So,
I just want to know what
today we're going to be talking about the Lawless Frontier. This is our new activity coming with Destiny 2 Renegades, and we have 3 developers on our couch to talk us through what we're seeing. It'll be a fun deep dive. So without further ado, let's get some introductions. Eric Smith,
He's
we're
got his
starting with
act
you.
on. It must be cold in there.
DMG, Damage 04. Yes, my name is Eric Smith. I am a combat design lead on Destiny 2. You may know me from my work where I was the design lead on the Strand subclasses.
Well, they better not kill the
I started kind of making the stasis abilities, and most recently the Renegades ability buffs.
Awesome. Yeah, next up, Tom Farnsworth.
Not
this is
a
the first
jolt
time
yet,
that you and I
Overhead.
are
No,
in a
they
stream together,
haven't.
but a quick introduction for folks that may not have seen you in previous fights.
Yeah, so I'm
So what's
Tom,
happened,
the
eh?
lead for Renegades. And
Squeaky Artist, thank you so much for being a member for 22 months.
Years.
My daily dose of sausage. Thank you very much, sir. It is very much appreciated.
Like Dreaming
thank
City,
you, thank you.
Season of the Splicer, 30th and Into the Light were the most recent things I worked on leading in this, but this has been an absolute blast to work on.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for joining us today. And last but not least, our grid skipper aficionado, Taylor Bjorndal. How you doing?
Great. Yeah,
They
Taylor
can't kill
Bjorndal,
Drifter
associate
until he
weapons designer.
has a moody
Here to
kid
talk
who grows
about
up
all
and then
the
kills him for no
awards
reason.
and blasters.
That's right, yes.
And the practice play
In one
and
of
all
the
the other
worst
stuff we
throwaway
made for you to
disasters
chase.
in filmic
Awesome.
history. There
Yeah,
you go.
So
Sorry.
just for folks, if you end up missing anything, if we go a little
Don't get me
bit
started
fast,
on
we got
that.
a lot to pack through. We'll have a VOD on Twitch and YouTube after this. And if you missed our vidoc or the launch trailer, those will be uploaded as well. So what we're seeing on screen right now, we're launching
lay
into
it
our
on us.
Lawless Frontier activity. Tom, I would love to put the
That's
spotlight
nice.
on you. Let's give a quick description. What is the Lawless Frontier?
So the Lawless Frontier is our core game mode in Renegades. You're going to play through some of the campaign, but
Let's
it's
give us
really
something to look-
what
yeah, it does
comprises
look
a
good. There's
Renegade.
no two ways about
and
it,
the
is
idea
there?
is that
I have to
you're
see.
a Renegade
Proof of the puddings in
taking
these
on these
internet.
shady jobs like bounty hunting, smuggling and
What
sabotage
did you
from
say,
syndicates.
pocket?
And you're doing so to increase your notoriety, your power, and your riches, and of course to get some sweet loot.
Yeah. And when you talk about bounty hunting, sabotaging, that kind of stuff, those are different.
Let me try this, kids.
Their bounty hunting is
That
all
should be
about
better.
taking out a key syndicate boss. Sabotage is about blowing the heck out of everything with your renegade abilities. Dropping airstrikes on Cabal vehicles, and smuggling is about grabbing everything that isn't tied down.
Yep. In true fashion, when you're going into a dangerous spot, you got to just grab whatever you can find, right?
Yep.
So today we're going to be focusing on a bounty hunt, and I believe you said this is kind of like a quintessential Destiny vibe of an activity, right?
Yeah, it's
this is
probably
an
the closest to a
activity. Have
traditional
we
Destiny
got
activity.
a
but
patrol
you're
space
gonna
then? We
start
must
in
have
the
a
ready
patrol
room,
space,
which is
surely.
kind of a unique experience, and you're going to be able to pick your renegade abilities in there from your little shank buddy that's in there. You'll hop aboard Hawk, and you'll drop down to the destination. You can see we're already in on one of the Mars maps that we have. There are all these jobs take place across Mars, Venus, and Europa, and there's 2 maps on each destination.
Nice gun.
This is
What's that, like a sniper?
And right now we're doing
No.
a bounty hunt, and we're working to draw out the intel officers to track down where our target is. After this, there'll be resurgence of the security forces of that target. They'll have a classic
Just
boss
broke
fight,
200
with,
plus
a bunch of wrinkles thrown
sovereigns
in
next
for
week. That's
gameplay here
like
of things,
rewards in
hazards
there,
that are
isn't
at
it?
play, your abilities, maybe an invader, which we'll talk about later, and then you'll exfil
It's a heavy sniper,
with
right,
your
okay.
bounty and get some loot and take that back
So you
to
got
our social
jetpack
space,
fuel there, look.
Tharsis Junction, where you'll be able to spend your currencies to buy some of the cool blasters, or maybe some of the cosmetics and customizations for the practice of Blade we're going to talk about later.
Awesome. Yeah, and I mean, so as we're going through this, we're going to be seeing a lot of abilities that players know and love on screen, but we have new abilities, Renegade abilities, that are going to be for this activity. And Eric, you're going to be our
All right, so they're
our
activity
person of knowledge
specific,
here.
then new abilities.
What do we got on screen?
Yeah, so Renegade Abilities is a new ability system we have in Renegades. What you do is we have a brand new button for you to press. That's going to be R3 on the controller and then Z on the keyboard. And that's going to kind of switch you into a different mode that gives you new abilities for your grenade and your melee. That sends out one of these tokens.
Yeah, I read that. There's some
we
nice
have
big
here
changes.
on
I
the
was
screen, you can
thinking
see
of
we have
becoming
one
a
called
bloody hunter
Revitalize
for
that
it,
heals
because,
you
there's loads of changes on it.
provides you with ability energy.
some of the
and then we
increases in
have
the
the other one,
damage
which is
output
the
of some of the
deflector
supers, like
shield, which is this
260%.
zone I can sit inside and shoot out of, and it blocks all the incoming damage. It's also going to, for my allies who are inside the shield, it will amplify them and then jolt any enemies who pass through it. And all of these have 7 levels of upgrades. So when you first start, they will have certain functionality and certain strength, and as you upgrade them, they're going to get better and better.
So this is like the
and
coil
they
then
really
in lots of ways,
change
isn't it?
the gameplay, right? Like they're kind of these pocket supers almost, that as a hunter, I'm able to be like, I'm going to build support, right? I'm going to choose these 2 support Renegade abilities and make sure my team has what they need to survive this tough environment. You can also see in this mode we have non-regenerating health. So things like that Revitalize Renegade ability are really going to come in handy to be like, we need to take a break and heal. Let's pop over here to some safety, and anyone can build into that if that's what they want.
Stuff.
You know, we have things like vehicles that you can pull in, or you can call down from your ship. So that's one thing. There's so much to talk about.
Yeah, well, before we get to the ship, actually, let's talk a little bit more about the health mechanics in here. Because we had this in some previous activities like Nether, and we got a ton of great feedback on like how much you get back, how you get it back, and I've seen already in this activity,
just saw some
as you're going
donkey
through,
in
there's
those
some pots, there's some ways that you can get it, there's the Renegade's abilities, but Tom, if you want to talk a little bit more about it.
We took Nether as a base, but I'd say this is a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah, look, he's picking up those.
The way that health works is you've got a large pool of health. It does not regenerate at the top level, but if you get down to 0, it will regenerate to the base shield, so you got some of the red flashing screen. And you can either use a normal sandbox like a rift, a healing support weapon. You can crack open these pots that have those little healing orbs you can see on the screen to get some of your health back. Or you can use things like Revitalize and like build your Renegade abilities into kind of dealing with those kind of challenges we're putting in front of you. And one thing that I really like about this mode is like we've got Expert, Master, Grandmaster, and on the Grandmaster you're really gonna need to use all these abilities that kind of like coordinate with your teammates and kind of build a loadout to kind of conquer the challenges we put in front of you.
Awesome. Yeah, so going back to, you had mentioned the ship when we're using our Renegade abilities. And I think earlier,
little white motes were around the place.
Kind of like an airstrike that happened too, right?
Yeah, we have a strafing run that you can upgrade, and your ship, so the one that you have customized and put your shader on, will fly through the arena and drop bombs in sequence, right? And as I upgrade this, it gets more and more devastating until it like is, beyond any of the supers we have in the game. It's incredible.
That's quite cool. You
There's
can
another
call
one
an own
that is the
personal
Cabal
bomber.
drop pod, and what that does is, if you're familiar with a Cabal drop pod,
I agree with you,
it is
Ganatron.
this
Yeah, I've been thinking that
giant
since it
metal ball
started.
that slams into the ground.
Isn't it funny how?
And in this case, it is almost like a supply drop because it's full of ammo. And it's also
It is only one thing we're looking
anything
at
under
here,
us.
which is
and
the
it does
activity. So
incredible damage.
I'm really
Not
hoping
only
we're gonna have
that,
some
but
strikes.
it will damage you and your teammates.
I like
So
the
you gotta
sense of
be really
progression
careful.
and going somewhere and
just
culminating
delete
in
it.
the
You
ball.
gotta be careful where you drop.
I've never minded activities, but it's become all about activities, Destiny, which is the one of the directions I would
Bjorn, we've
rather
had
they
you
sort
kind
of
of sitting quiet over
veer
there.
away
I'd love to
from,
talk about the blasters that our players have been using. So in the vidoc, we were talking about the balanced blaster and the dynamic blaster. Can you break down each, just a quick review of each, and then we can talk through some of the reload mechanics?
Yep, sure. So yeah, we have 2 sets of blasters, or 2 different kinds of blasters. The dynamics are a lot more aggressive, harder hitting, faster rate of fire.
Finally, how
they
you
can,
doing?
like, generally punch above their weight class, but they're like a little bit harder to manage heat on.
Doing a bombing run.
The balanced blasters is more like a rain of bullets. Like I'm just gonna unload on a big pack of stuff and like really have like a deep mag.
Cool. And what you can see on screen right here, these are going to be all the blasters that you can get from running our Lawless Frontier activity, and then we'll actually have a slate of blasters that you can earn through the dungeon, which we'll talk a little bit about later.
Let's call it bounty hunt.
But yeah, when it came to really balancing blasters and bringing them into Destiny as a new kind of weapon type, I would love to hear what were the challenges, what was some of the fun in developing those things with the team?
Absolutely, yeah. So like one of the things that was in the vidoc was kind of finding the balance of like how much Star Wars versus how much Destiny we wanted on these things, and it was a collaborative effort with basically everybody on the team. These were Mercule's project for most of this release, but it was like a big effort on design, test, animation, audio to really sell the experience of using these and to make them look and feel the part for like what people would expect from both the Destiny gun and the Star Wars blaster.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, since we're on the topic of loot and gear, our Guardian right now is using the new Praxic Blade and also getting smashed by a Cabal drop pod. But I'd love to hear about the customization that y'all developed for this. And this can be Tom and Bjorn talk to it, yeah.
Sure. So you're going to get the Praxic Blade by collaborating with Anor throughout the campaign.
There it is, look.
Deem you worthy of earning it. You'll go on a cool little quest that I don't want to spoil to earn one for yourself. And then post-campaign, you're going to unlock the ability to customize it. You're going to be able to change out your dark matter crystals and change the color of the blade.
There you are, so you can change the color of the blade. That's quite nice.
And you're going to be able to change a bunch of different mods and gameplay elements, right?
Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of different things you can kind of swap to fit your
Hey,
playstyle.
Steve Rexham, how you doing?
Where we have forms, cores, mods, and 4 different catalysts on it.
Dark
and the
matter
forms kind of
ingot
change like how
lockbox.
you can get ammo back and
I've
give you some
arrived in a
damage bonuses
unicorn.
based off of
How the
different
hell
gameplay
covered in
styles.
electricity? I
And the
can't.
cores
I don't do stealth.
let
Hello.
you apply
Hello,
subclass
Vance Sparky, how you doing?
to a different part of what the
Lovely
weapon
to see you,
does.
Jay
depending
Cecil. Hello,
on,
how you doing?
something that matches your subclass. So like you can add sever to like the saber throw, or something else like weaken or jolting.
Yeah, it creates these really cool combos where I am strike, I'm throwing to debuff enemies, and then getting it back and striking again.
Yeah, and during a couple of our trial runs with this, you were talking about there are some animations and different combos in your melee structure, right?
Yeah. So there's like
Warlock mage should only be allowed
3 or 4 hit
green
combo
or-
you can do where you will end it
I've
with
got to have
like
a green one
big
because that's
spinny
Luke
move that's,
Skywalker,
like,
Return of the
very
Jedi, which
thematic.
is my favorite.
Almost kind of like how the Arc Staff has like the little hidden combo there.
Awesome.
I did want to call out, we also saw the Renegade ability,
That's the one who beat
turret
Vader
that we
with.
have. It is called the Piker Mortar, and it is like the strongest turret we've ever built. Like it is, it has crazy
There's
range,
more
crazy
turrets.
damage, and is a really nice,
Oh, the
I'm
weird
gonna throw
banana
this thing out
bendy
to
one.
manage
Yes,
this
the one
part
that's a
of
bit
the habit.
suspect if it was in some
well,
luggage.
I
Is that
deal
the
with
one
other
you
stuff.
mean there, Brian?
Perfect. Yeah, no.
What have we
as
got
we're
in your
coming to the end of
suitcase
this
there,
activity,
Count
I'd love to
Dooku?
just know kind of some of the narrative dressing. So,
nothing.
as you're going into the Lawless Frontier, it's our activity, but also kind of like the feel of this experience. And there's a turf war going on. I know Robbie in a previous stream we were talking about the turf war a bit, but Tom, if you could expand on that and how that sets up this activity.
Sure. So in the end game,
It's
the syndicates
only
are in
Tuesday.
this kind of ongoing turf war across Mars, Venus, and Europa,
Doing great,
and you
thanks.
can
It's
kind of take
definitely good.
advantage of
Lots of cool
that
things to try out. Hope the
by,
rollouts will be. Yes, that's right.
taking on their
I'll be live
contracts
streaming the
that they
rollout as well.
offer
We'll be streaming
and,
on Tuesday next week
kind
rather
of
than Wednesday.
winning out
I
the day
reckon.
for them, but in doing so,
I'm gonna have to start
you
making
can,
videos on it on
extract,
Wednesday.
maximum power, profits,
And then
rewards
we've
from
got
them,
loads
and you can
of stuff
take
happening.
anything you
Upgraders in
earn
December,
through
so
engaging in
I'm
these
on top of
jobs
upgraders,
and
love
completing
it.
these priority contracts they offer. You can go back to the social space. You can. They each have their own reward track.
I think
like
that's the problem they're doing
Pikers,
with this, isn't it, Motorhead? Is
the
that
Tharsis
they're just
Reformation.
showing one activity.
They offer
And they're not
weapons
showing
to
much
unlock,
else.
new abilities, upgrades for those abilities.
It's nice to see, you know,
some
a whole
elements
event.
or mods for the Praxic Blade, and
But
a whole bunch of other things like some shaders.
I'm really looking
too,
for
so you can kinda,
story
like,
and
rep,
exploration. I
your
am.
favorite syndicate
That's what I like
on your
about,
armor, which is
Destiny,
pretty
that
cool.
story and the exploration.
It's definitely one of
Exploration
the,
particularly.
with
Just
the
go out
Lawless
there and have a
Frontier,
look
it's
around.
one of
I
the most
love that.
cohesive and deepest modes we've ever built. Like everything from this mode types into the hollow
There was
map,
none of that,
into
really, in Edge
the
of
different
I didn't feel
mini
at
game
all.
modes within it, into the social space. So like it's going to
Well,
be.
there was. I know there
exciting to see
was, but it
players
didn't
kinda
make
peel
me
back
feel
all
like
the
I wanted
layers
to go out there and look. I
maybe
don't
get
know
into some
Kepler at all.
the darker corners like
Whereas
Invasion.
I could tell you.
And I mean, so
back
we've
front
progressed.
of, like,
We've defeated the
EZ
boss
and-
that we were hunting down for our bounty hunt.
And, what's
and
that bloody
this
place
portion of
called?
the activity is
IO.
kind of emblematic of we're in a Lawless Frontier that's dangerous. Even after you've finished your objective,
Fuck, they didn't
now it looks
say
like you got to fight your
pocket.
way out.
Yeah, so every job in the Lawless Frontier, in this case bounty hunt, like it escalates over time. So it gets harder the longer you're there. So there's real pressure to get in, do your objective, and get out. Just so like right now we're in the exfil. This is the final moments of the activity. You send up a flare, you call your ship in. The Cabal are pouring down on you here. You're throwing out your Renegade abilities, and you're just trying to
So
survive.
that's not this activity.
Until your ship gets there. In this case, each of the 3 jobs, bounty hunt, smuggle, and sabotage, have their own unique mechanic. So for bounty hunt, you have to take out these 3 mini bosses, which we call retaliators here.
Yeah, so as our fire team is fighting their way out, we actually do have a preview of a fun exotic that's coming with the reward
Jason
pass
Voorhees, how you doing?
in Destiny 2 Renegades. I believe we have a preview that we can share. But Bjorndal, if you could give a quick overview of our exotic machine gun.
Yeah, so this is
No,
the
probably
Service
not,
of
Steve.
Luzaku. It's a very unique machine
Scaly.
gun.
Strand.
It's almost like a necromancer, broodweaver theme, where you turn your enemies into these little nests of threadlings that you can like shoot and then spawn more and like build it up to control like a space.
Threadlings just got a buff, correct?
Threadlings
Yeah, it
did
was
get a
one of the
buff. They're
turrets,
smarter
right?
than they were before.
Yeah, and sorry, to
Savathun,
segue
she
more
loves me, she
appropriately.
does. Savathun, she sent
over the
me a
last few
message.
weeks, we've been doing a series of blog articles with y'all on the Sandbox team talking about the core game updates coming to Destiny 2 available to all players. So we have a lot of quality of life changes that are coming to your supers, your subclass abilities, all that kind of stuff that we just previewed yesterday. One of which, Warlock focused, was around Threadlings, your strand abilities. Yeah, if you want to cover that really quick.
Yeah, so you can see here the Warlock is moving while
still there, it
rifting,
says.
which is a huge kind of quality of life upgrade that allows you to dodge attacks, get into cover, close the gap while you're casting your ability. Works really well with the new Warlock exotic as well. So there are, if you haven't seen that
Exfil
article we
Hawk
put out
arriving, here we
yesterday,
go.
please check it out. There's a lot of great buffs. We've shown hunters a lot of love. We love our hunters. We want them to feel powerful.
Yeah, we saw some feedback with the exotic.
Oh, it's quite nice you can get on board the ship.
Wait, I
I like that.
Which, in the future, we will definitely.
I like
have
that.
More, but,
Oh yeah,
in
I
the
would
abilities
love to
preview.
talk about the future, but we can't. But because there's a
I
lot
like
of
that fact
exciting
that you get on board the ship.
hunter stuff that we are working
So
on.
this is
So
more sort
with
of like
the abilities updates for hunters, Golden Gun got a pass?
Yeah, to
Yeah, so
exfil,
Golden
yeah.
Gun got a pass, does more damage, and now scorches on impact. We fixed
Clang that
an
guy,
issue
thank you so
where
much for the
you had to
follow on
step outside of
YouTube.
your
I mean,
well
the
to get full
subscribe,
damage,
you
now
know,
can stay
whatever
in
the
the
bloody
well.
lingo is. Thanks very
Outside of
much.
that, we saw in the gameplay gunpowder gamble. If you throw it and you shoot it before it explodes naturally, it does more damage,
Do they make
more
clanging?
radius.
I haven't heard that yet.
And also spits
I've
out
got to
little
keep it
kind of
turned down
secret
here,
projectiles.
otherwise I'll
Yeah, and as we're getting our
overpower
lead,
it. Here we go. So use our
we need to
normal
cover
things.
the Titan
Right,
chains
and there's
for,
the stuff where you put things in.
Sorry?
Sentinel.
Sentinel, yeah, the bit.
Yeah, Sentinel Shield. We're excited about this one.
Look, a
So
bigger,
Sentinel Shield is getting a shift a little bit.
A bit of a rework, right?
Yeah,
Different
a bit of a
sized
rework.
engrams seem to be then,
The
weren't
usage rates weren't
Hiya,
great. and
Dave,
we
how you
want
doing?
To
Lovely to
provide
see
something
you.
that is kind of on par with well, as far as like what am I going to take into a raid to support my team. So in Renegades, your Sentinel Shield, as you're holding it up, your allies behind your shield are going to auto reload, and there's just kind of rhythm to it. So if you can fire at the right time, you can just be like rocket, rocket, rocket. So it is like the actual like damage increase is big. Not only that, but as I guard my enemies and the shield takes damage, I'm charging this bar up that charges up my shield throw, and at full charge, that shield throw is going to do Thunder Crash level damage.
Boots out of that chest there.
Depending on how players use it, maybe you even get 2 of those out of a single super. Like it's strong. And that's what we want, right? We want to provide that power fantasy to players. I think this era of Destiny is like fun first.
Yeah.
We want players to have a great time and feel overpowered.
I'm gonna hold you to it. Yeah, I honestly can't wait. But yeah, so we finished our activity, our first run of the Lawless Frontier. Now we're gonna go into another. And Tom, you had mentioned invasions.
We've got another activity now. Is it just a different variation of the same activity?
A little bit of that.
Or are they going to show us something different?
A little bit of that flavor. We're going to look at some of the UI in the orbit screens and our new holo map, and then we're going to show what it is to be invaded. New optional activity type as well, right?
Yeah. So in Invasion,
I was
you might
live,
be familiar
Dave.
with Gambit.
Me
This is
fine,
kind of like a
fellow.
new take on that kind of familiar mechanic here.
We've got new followers
in
over there on
Renegades. And
Kick
we
as
want
well. We better head
players
bloody
that
hell.
kind of take on the role of
I've got
a
my
bounty hunter
screens all
working for the
squished at the
syndicates,
moment.
tracking down these renegades that are
me have
messing
a
up their operations, taking out their commanders, stealing their stuff. And so you get to be kind of playing the other
Tar
side. You get
Heels,
to play
thank
the
you so much
opposition.
for the follow there on
So you're
Kick. It's
allied with
very,
all of
very
the
much
enemy
appreciated.
combatants on the field. You can kind of wade in amongst them and pick and choose the strategic moment where you want to kind of like lash out at these players and like steal their bounty.
That's
And
pretty.
So how do you launch into this?
So here's the holo map, just for everybody. This
Look,
is kind of like
they're
their
going
standard
back
interface
to
for
the
Lawless
director
Frontier.
kind
It's
of
got,
look.
this is
Oh,
how
you're still at
social
work,
space,
Dave. Sorry to
all
hear
of our
that, man.
Jobs.
Look, it's Star Wars, Dave.
And then in the end game, we unlock the yellow node, which is invasion, and the red node, which is the contested territory. So we can take a look at the contested node here. This is where all like every day the syndicates are fighting over one of the maps on each of the planets, and you can kind of, as a defender, kind of throw in your pledge to the side you want to fight for. But these are also invadable nodes. So one thing I want to highlight is that invasion is opt-in. It's not
Hunt
a
another
requirement.
Guardians.
So if players don't want to deal with PvP, they
That
can
could
do
be
like an expert
interesting.
difficulty for this, or they can just go to any of these other nodes on the map here that aren't invadable. But for the priority, the contested node on the highest difficulties, like that's where the
That's
highest
one we just
rewards are.
played,
That's where the
so-
invasion is. Now, on the other side, if you're an invader, you don't need to worry about the nodes. You can just go to the invasion node. You need to have some death marks, which are a currency earned by playing.
That looks a lot better.
by
That's
just
what I
playing
want.
Lawless Frontier,
It
just
looks so much
accumulate them.
nicer. It automatically
And
gives it
one
a bit
interesting
more
wrinkle
of
here is you
atmosphere,
can
you know?
actually wager those for additional rewards. So if we go to the little pane here on the side, there's these things. There's the death marks.
More death marks
You can
increase your
interact
rewards
with them
successful invasion.
two
Fail
or
to
three
wager and
times
waste
to
death
double
marks.
and
Oh, that's
triple your
interesting. I
rewards.
quite like that.
Which,
That's actually
obviously
could
you're taking
be
out some
one of the
risk
most
here.
compelling
If you go
parts
and do
of
an
this.
invasion and it doesn't go your way, you could lose those tokens. But
So you
I
can
think
invade
a
each
lot of
other's
players
games,
are
they
gonna
can
wanna do
invade
this
your mates'
because they
games,
can
that
just
could be
get
very
triple rewards
entertaining.
on each invasion, which is really exciting. And on the other side,
They lost
for
the
people being
old
invaded,
planets, they fell down the back of the
you know,
sofa.
if you take the invader down, you're gonna get more time on the clock. You're gonna get
Yeah,
some
Bedhead,
revives
me too,
back.
man.
And every time you kill an invader, they have the chance to drop extractables, which are rewards you can dunk at the end of the activity to get bonus.
Well, it
armor,
sounds like it, doesn't
weapons.
it?
Yeah.
Stellar. So let's get our invader launched in here. We'll go back to our gameplay team.
Yep.
But while we're loading in, let's talk about what is the actual kind of approach to invasions. What are the objectives aside from?
I think they need
seeking
to
out
go
Guardians
back
and
to
destroying
planets,
them?
don't they, Dave? They do. It's just better. I don't
So
like
as
menus.
an invader, you're gonna
Don't like
start in the
menus,
ready room, which we're
boring.
gonna show in a minute here. You're gonna pick your loadout, like what's the right renegade abilities to bring in, and we've seen in
Not much
playtests there's like
better.
a lot of different fun combos here. Like, are you gonna bring in the deflector shield, and then like the other team's gonna drop one, and then you're fighting on the Venn diagram of the deflector shields, or are you gonna just be a little more
This is
brute
something
force
different,
and
isn't it,
drop
really?
a behemoth and like kind
It's
of
the
like
first real
try to be
different
sneaky
thing that
about
I've
it. And
seen
it's pretty
so
hard to
far.
be sneaky, and
Because that other thing that we just... Oh dear, it's all gone tits up. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what's going on. It's gone, it's finished. Come on. Is it still going on YouTube? There was a network error! Come on. It's not me. It's nothing to do with me. I'm green across the board here. Is it Twitch? Is it working for folks on oh, for God's sake. Put 10 bob in the meter. Is it just on Twitch or is it on all of them? It's bagged. It's everywhere. I agree. I like the director much better. I already had enough windows. Yeah, I know, innit? It brings atmosphere to it. That's it with bagged, kids. Come on. It's them, is it? Okay. Is it YouTube's working for you? My pet monster? Okay, let's have a look. Something just happened there.
and they can use that knowledge
Right, okay,
to
kids,
kind of
it's working on YouTube. So I'm pausing it. I'm bringing it over. What was that? Something just happened that I completely missed. Hang on a second. Before we start again, so I can get set up. Martin! Hello, Martin! Thank you so much for resubscribing. Hot damn! You can't get rid of me. Lovely to see you, sir. Welcome, welcome. Right, okay, let's go full screen with this baby. Let's get rid of that chat nonsense. Right, okay, let's change that to... always, but doesn't matter what I say, it puts it to 40p. Okay, folks, let me bring you guys back in here. Right, okay. Right, okay, so let's go back a bit. Where do we lose him? About there. Okay, kids, we're going to go from there.
He's going to drop one, and then you're fighting on the Venn diagram of the deflector shields.
Right, that's where we lost it.
Are you going to just be a little more brute force and drop a behemoth and like kind of like
was Twitch, but
try to be sneaky about it? And that's pretty hard to be sneaky in a giant walker.
Hey, Stash friends, how you doing?
But you want
Hello,
to really
Rickster,
pick those
how are
moments
you?
as the invader, because your goal here is to
It looks like it was
get
Twitch.
6 kills or 3 kills and 3 crests. Like you've got 6 points you
Right,
need to
okay.
get. You've
6
got about
kills.
5 minutes to do it. You've got 3 lives. You've got
Ooh,
so
so
you've
we've
got
got
just enough
PvE
time to
elements
really
too.
kind of like get in there, see where they are, kind of like rotate around, and then do a surgical strike, and then try to get them all in one go. And if you're lucky, you can do that, but you've got a few chances.
Oh no, this is Bounty
And on
Hunt
the other
again.
side, they're going to know you're there. They're going to see that there's an invader on the field.
Oh no, so you're playing
but
this
they're
and then
also
they
trying to
invade
juggle
this. Is that
the
right?
objectives that are on
So it's
on
not
their
its own
side.
set of maps and stuff.
They don't know when
You play
in
the same
activity
thing,
it's
but you
gonna
can
happen,
invade
right?
in.
So it could happen early on, it could happen later.
Yep.
But only happens once per
Only
activity.
once.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Cool. And then one of the fun dynamics here too is playing the waiting game. You can instill a little bit of anxiety in that team you're invading. So you don't have to hop in immediately and go guns blazing. You can wait until they're at a pivotal moment where they're like, "Where's this guy?
Yeah,
What's
wait
going to
until
happen?"
they fight the boss.
It's been 3 minutes. Where are
Wait
they?
until someone breaks off to go find a chest.
Yeah. Oh man. So
Right, okay.
in terms of balancing as well, are there any like extra abilities or things that invaders are going to have at their disposal, or is it just a match of the Renegade abilities?
It's mostly Renegade abilities, though. Invaders will have, some amount of super,
bloody hear that.
heavy, and when they come in, we do highlight the PvE, the defender players, just so like they have a little
Well,
bit
we
of
find
idea
out on
where to
Tuesday,
go.
won't we, kids?
And they can use that knowledge to kind of plan their initial attack.
Cool. Yeah,
Wait a
this
minute,
is,
funny
it's
again,
been
then.
a bit of a balancing act as you've been going through this in the different cycles. In Gambit, like we juice that invader because it's a 1v4. In this, because you have the chaos of the Lawless Frontier and all that kind of stuff. Like you want it to be tilted a little bit because it's 1v3, but also you want to make sure if players are opting into this, they still have a fighting chance.
Yeah.
So.
And there's also the element of the non-regenerating health, which is a much
folks,
larger
it's not
health pool,
great
right?
quality
We've
at the
tuned
moment,
it
no,
so
better
it's
on HD.
it's more or less the same TTKs or time to kills as you have in Crucible, but players don't regenerate health, so you kind of have to take that into account when you are, when you're
There's some
Equip
attrition
renegade
that can
abilities and
happen,
prepare
like
to
with the
invade.
invader, where they can kind of wear
So-
people down if they're not
So,
paying
okay.
attention.
We have our invader in their ready room.
So
Let's talk
singular
about,
invader
their
then, by the looks
shank
of things as
buddy
well.
here.
You
Yeah,
guys
here's a little
still
shank buddy. You want to speak to any of these abilities there?
Yeah, so we have 9 Renegade abilities here. Huge shout out to Cat Sayers and the rest of the tech design team for all their work on these. Yeah, I mean, it looks like right now we
Imperium
got
drop
Nate
pod,
picking the
Imperium
Imperium Behemoth and the
Piker
drop
mortar
pod.
that launches
But yeah,
homing
there's a
missiles,
there's a
Falcon
variety
calls
of
in
ones
Falcon
to choose from. We
attack
got
vehicle.
multiple.
Calls in
We have
defensive
3
Vex
different
deflector,
vehicles,
Vex
and
stun
each of those
skills, which
vehicles have
affects
different
the right field,
upgrades with
blinds,
different
right, okay.
functionality.
Yeah, and the Behemoth has like 3 or 4 versions of it too.
Yeah, there's like missiles and the audio and everything is just so good. Okay, so our invader
So what a
has
shank
started.
buddy who has a
It
skank
looks
buddy
like
wins all
moving
round.
toward our targets.
Black
and
screen.
Preparing
I'm having
to
problems
throw
there,
that
Mikey.
coin. So you can see there they clicked that right stick, and
I think
that
this is just
is
meant to
going
replace Gambit, innit?
ready the ability. They then throw the ability and just drop. The drop pod.
See
to
all,
get
that was
ammo,
quite
heavy
cool
ammo.
seeing all the
Yeah.
ammo drop, but I quite like
So
that. That's quite
we need
nice.
some heavy ammo to go into battle.
And Tom, before we were hopping in here before the stream, we were talking about like
quite like that they're playing around with
size
things
of
like
maps
this.
and how, as an invader, like the first few runs, you might
See,
feel
with these
maybe a
kinds
little
of game
lost because
modes,
there's a lot
they
of space
tend to have
cover,
a lot
but
of
as
life
you get
to
more
them
acquainted
because
with Europa or Venus or
it's
Mars,
it
you can
is
find better
PvP
paths to
though,
get
so
directly to the combat.
Mylene
Yeah, these are some of our bigger
the
maps we built. They're more
PvP
comparable to like our larger public spaces that we built in
Mylene,
Destiny.
Mylene.
And again, there's 6 of them, and like there's any number of arenas these PvE players can be in that you're going to
is
be.
it special? Is it like, right, bloody hell.
So our
not heavy.
invader just wiped one out with the Thunder Crash and tried to hide and throw out the beacon for the
Walker.
The Walker, yeah, or the Imperium Behemoth as we call it. But then got needle stormed right
Special
before
weapon
they could
with
jump
kinetic
into
stuff.
it.
Right, okay.
That was incredible.
So that's one of those strategic moments of like, how do I put the chess pieces down? How do I approach this and all that?
That was interesting because they invalidated that beacon right before they could use it. So the timing was impeccable.
Oh man. Oh boy, what was I just talking about? Size of the maps. Yeah, in rewards, I wanted to ask really quick too. So as you're wagering, you add more and more. Is there like a cap? Is
Right,
it
so he's put a
double the amount
special
of
thing in
rewards,
there.
or do you have?
It goes up to triple, so
Another
each
one there.
additional
That's
death mark
quite
you put
cool. I like
down
that. So you're calling
is,
in.
yeah,
I quite like that. Can you get in that?
Oh, here we go.
Try again.
Here we go.
You can get in it. Oh, that's quite good.
already
Oh,
got
that's
a lot of
fun.
damage.
That's
And the
quite
more-
good,
I
isn't
don't
it? That's
Who
good.
into it? Oh, he failed.
Didn't last very
Oh.
bloody long.
Did they get him? Who got who?
Yeah, I saw that, man. That was good. That was nice. I like that. That was cool.
Of like, hey, we need to make sure.
I like the
Nate
idea
pulled
of
back
calling
a
in
little
like a
bit, and
scout
now I think
walker and
one of our
getting in
gameplay
it.
folks
That
is
was
just
nice.
like, oh, Nate, you're mine.
Deleted.
Yeah.
No, going back to rewards.
I think this is the Gambit
the
update
better
Omega, really.
you do as an invader, the more rewards you're going to get. So
Same
each
out as a
kill,
break.
each crest you put on the scoreboard equals more rewards, and then those get
So
multiplied.
Sausage, I will watch you play
by
next
your
week to
wager.
see if I'm ever going to ball. That's fair enough, Dave.
All right. So
I shall
defeated
play
twice.
play-
Invader
I'll play
has,
it
you said,
plenty
3
next
lives.
week, see?
3 lives, and then you can see up at the top of the
Although I
screen.
might
it says
get
Invader
outrageous
present still,
withdrawals.
So they're,
Oh, he's coming back for revenge. And it's
Whoa.
immediately shut down.
Shut down with the 3.
Well, I don't know my pet monsters.
never
There was
gonna
that
lie to
new director
with the 3 coin
UI,
wager
wasn't there,
too,
with the
or
3
the
planets, and there was
He made a little
1,
bit
2,
there.
3
So that's the
different activities.
I'm going to put a little elbow in the
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4,
in the ribs.
5,
the
6,
gambit
7, 8.
you're taking.
8 things, 8 nodes.
So, all right, we've
But
gone through
I
some
don't know if
Renegades,
there's a patrol space.
content, rewards, all that kind of stuff. I would love to shift focus a little bit to our general rewards update. So in the portal, and a bunch of different activities, we're going to have some new weapons that we're offering. We also have an armor refresh for a bunch of our activities. And Bjorn, I'm going to put the spotlight on you. So starting with our Vanguard Ops sort of armor set, this is going to be earned through solo ops, fireteam ops,
Is
and
it,
our new
Dave?
arena
Buy it
ops,
immediately, it's
activity, which is
fantastic.
bringing back 6-player activities to our portal, which is really exciting. It's going to be kind of like your militaristic, hey, I'm a grunt. I'm getting in there. I'm fighting the dark forces. The weapons, Bjorndal, up front, we have a new pulse rifle. What do we got?
Yeah, it's a new arc rocket frame pulse rifle. So you have an energy slot option now to go with your retrograde. A lot of excellent perks on here. I know a lot of people love the arc perks and weapons, and now you'll have it on a rocket pulse.
And then we have a fusion
They'll
rifle
never
and
do
a
that.
sidearm.
Yep. That's going to be in marathon.
And then we do have some weapons that we're not showing in this stream, so stay tuned for long.
Nice dragon, hello, how you doing?
Next up, we're going to have our Pinnacle Ops. So
Yeah, folks, I don't know
in
what's
our
happened
previous
with the
season,
old
it was a kind of streetwear
with
samurai,
Twitch, rather.
and this armor theme is
Kendo.
And then we have
Nice
2
stripy
returning
trousers.
weapons that I know players have
That
been
was a
pretty
reskin
excited
again, then,
about
was it?
seeing in the past. Some new perk combinations, but also a new heavy crossbow.
Yeah, so this is a new Void crossbow to kind of fill out our elements for the crossbow now, and I think this one can get box breathing, which is new. Should be pretty good for crossbows there.
Oh boy! So
things
box
like this don't move the
breathing, aim
needle
down
for me at all.
sight, get extra damage, and then run up to the enemy.
honest.
Box breathing doesn't apply to serrated edge, but you pull the bolt back out and do some more damage. That'll be a fun loop. Next up, Crucible. So this armor set is actually pretty fun. Over the years, we've done
Did you see
thematic
that they
sets
accidentally,
tied to
Sony
weapon
accidentally
foundries.
released the
So in
new
the past,
Trials
you've
of
seen
Osiris armor?
Hake, you've seen Tex
screenshots.
Mechanica, and now
Yesterday.
Suros is up to bat for the Crucible, and Chaps
Hey,
is
Wood
going to be
Agent,
handing
you're
these
right.
out.
I agree.
We also have some weapons up to slate. Fusion Rifle is a returning favorite, I believe.
Yep, yeah, Riptide's coming back.
I'm
we
really
have
a big
new
advocate for that
aggressive
now. Aqua
Void
is
hand
just,
cannon and a high impact
blew my ass
machine gun.
off.
Awesome. And then let's
Must be
see.
bloody
last but not
freezing
least,
in there, Avenger.
Trials
He's
of
got his hat
Osiris.
on, he's got his
So
woolly hat
another
on, he's got a
offering
jumper
for our
on, he's got a
PvP
coat on.
audience.
But
A
oddly enough, they've
few
got ice in their
eagle-eyed
drinks.
players
Very
may have
strange.
seen this
Don't
armor
get it.
set yesterday. A little sneak preview, totally planned. But yeah, we have a new armor set for each class, and as you can see, coming back with the glows. So as you get more wins on your card, you can unlock gold or red or
Oh, there it
blue.
is.
And then we have some new weapons
That
that are
was the
coming
image
as
that
well.
was released.
Yeah, like this lightweight Void pulse rifle with
It's
your
got that
favorite
shader
model.
on it, look.
I admit, since the set came out on the moon, Eris, all the crufty bits on it, cleaning it up, having, sorry, what frame type did you say?
Lightweight.
Lightweight. Chef's kiss. I cannot wait. And then I believe also we have a preview of a hand cannon. Now, one of our folks on the gameplay team over here was whispering in my ear, day by day, night by night, that these rolls are going to be a bit juiced, right?
Yes, yeah, this is a pretty juiced hand cannon. It's got perks for both PvE, PvP. It's a strand 140. You can get stuff like Lone Wolf, Precision Instrument,
Bungie turned
or
off the heat
Slice
after the court
Postal
case.
Payload. So you have a lot of options to pick for both PvE and PvP.
Awesome. Yeah,
Bring
and,
your coats in
across
tomorrow.
all of our activity types, we're trying to sprinkle out some things that players will get excited about. Not just, oh, I'm going to go into PvE to get the PvE gun. Like, there are some PvP roles out there that you can get from your Fireteam Ops. There are some PvE roles that you can get from Trials. And that doesn't even cover what we have coming in the dungeon, too. Before we do a little dungeon teaser, I do have a quick announcement as well as we're rolling through the list. We have an open access week that's coming on December 2nd. So for any folks out there that haven't played the Edge of Fate, that is actually going to be
Edge of Fate
included
free
in
for
this
a week?
open access week. So if your friends haven't played, if you haven't played, hop in, check out
Did I say
the
hello to
beginning of
Carol?
our,
It's
our
Carol
new
here.
saga.
Did I say hello to
and
Carol?
earn
Why
some
am I
cool loot on the
panicking
way.
about that?
It's available to all players for that week, and it also includes some previous content as well, campaign and other. So let's see here.
My brain's
dungeon.
useless.
We want to talk about the dungeon. So Equilibrium. This is
Dungeon,
going to be our new dungeon.
Carol,
The race
lovely.
begins on
Hope you're doing
December
good,
13th
Carol.
at 10 a.m. So that's the second
Just popped
Saturday.
in my head there for
We've
some
already
reason.
announced the time, but if you haven't penned it in, if you haven't gotten your fire team together, get ready for contest mode. For those that don't know what
There she
contest
is.
mode is,
Good,
on day
lovely,
one,
lovely.
right at launch, this is going to be a very difficult difficulty tuned for competition. so
Contest
if you want to
mode
go and try to
dungeon,
be
shan't
the
be doing
world's
that.
first completion, this is your place to shine. And if you win world first, we have a cool trophy or some goodies for you. So contest mode is going to be available for the first 2 days, 48 hours of the dungeon availability. You can earn a really spicy emblem and some cool
good, I'm
stuff
glad.
as you go through that. And after World First has been declared, we will also have normal mode. So if you want to give a pass on some of that harder difficulty content, you just want to dive in and see what's on
latest
offer,
dungeon. I haven't been.
that'll be
I
there
haven't
for you.
set foot in it.
So before we move on, we actually have a fun trailer to show. We can go ahead and roll it.
Let's have a look. I might try this one though. We'll probably do this one on the Sunday night.
I've made real. I've marshaled the new Imperium to snuff out the light.
Is this a new trailer?
My violence is yours. You know
Maybe, I don't know. I find doing things like this very stressful on screen.
Give me strength.
Look, it's a silly lightsaber.
Take everything I have.
I know it's that dark blade thing, but I didn't like that in The Mandalorian either. I just thought it was a stupid idea. But there you go.
Welcome back. So watching that trailer, I just realized we actually missed something with Invasions. We were talking about the Praxic blade and customization.
Mm-hmm.
There are different saber colors, correct?
Yeah, there's a wide variety of classic colors that I think players are going to have fun chasing down throughout the end game and maybe even in Invasion.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, we showed it on the screen. Red, Invasions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, okay, moving right along, ending out our show, we're going to be covering what is going on through the end of the year. So, during the launch window, we'll have some really cool things coming around. Vanguard orders are coming in week 2, and then after that, we're going to have the Dawning returning. So, this is our winter celebration,
So
our
what's that?
event,
Updates that?
inviting Guardians to hop in, play some activities,
like the
get some fun
Dawning.
rewards, and bake cookies for their favorite
I like
vendors
the
in our
Dawning. I
tower.
like the decorations.
So, Tom, just a really brief description for folks that may not know what the Dawning is.
It's going to be near
Yes, the Dawning,
the
you
first time with a new
slay
thing in it.
our enemies, you collect them as ingredients, and then you bake them into delicious treats you feed to your friends in the tower, like Zavala, and he's just got thousands of Galardoodles raining down upon him, and he gives you a gift in return, which could be, a spicy weapon roll, or you might maybe get some bright dust from some other pursuits and get this totally cool Winter Wolf armor.
Yeah, I mean, I
Winter
feel like
Wolf armor,
drifters
okay.
outside like, ooh, you're putting enemies into the cookies? But yeah.
It's totally a drifter thing.
Right. The Winter Wolf set, this is going to be available for Bright Dust just by playing the game, or if you want to snag it from Eververse for silver, go right on ahead. But also on top of this cosmetic,
give us cash,
we have
go
new
right
weapons
ahead.
that are going to be a part of the Dawning.
Yeah. So we have a burst linear fusion rifle, a breach grenade launcher, and a precision sidearm. And then also with this excellent new holofoil treatment.
There we go. Christmassy.
It's like covered in ice, and then as you
Wintry,
fire,
not
it'll
rather
slowly melt away the ice.
That's cool.
What are they going to have with a
All right.
load of tinsel
and
wrapped
sorry, I
around
had
it? A
one
massive
correction being
70s
whispered in my ear.
bauble
Dungeon
swinging
race
on the
starts at
front.
9 a.m.
That's what you need.
Daylight savings time strikes again.
Gets us every time.
Every time. Oof. All right. So with that Dawning preview over, we are at the end of our show.
There
Thank
we
you so
are.
much to everybody for joining us today. As I said earlier, it has been a monumental effort. A ton of folks throughout the team have been crafting this experience, collaborating with Lucasfilm Games, and really just making something for you, our players. And we really, really hope you enjoy it. So thank you for coming. We're going to kick it back to our launch trailer here in case you missed it at the top. And again, if
Let's
you missed
watch
the
the launch
vidoc
trailer again, then.
check out our YouTube. And after this, stick around. We're going to be handing it off to one of our community members, Leopard Stealth,
fires
a
tubs
friend
and
to
calls.
us
That would
for
be
many
great, wouldn't
ages,
it?
a guardian of all time.
And whoopee
but
cushion
also,
sound
I don't
effects.
believe he existed before 2004, I've been told. So, 04 or bust. Thanks again, everybody. we'll see you next time.
Well, there we go. That's there we are. Well, you know, we'll have to see, won't we? We're just gonna have to see. That's right. A week today, we'll be playing it. Well, maybe.
To protect the people, not rule them. The time of guardians as shepherds.
I think the Drifter looks great.
Is over.
Right, so that's basically that ridiculous weapon in the sequel trilogy.
I've been waiting so long for this. Dredge and hope.
They've shown me a vision I can't shake. New Cabal.
He's just standing there going, don't care.
Sprung up out of nowhere across the system. That doesn't just happen. It's the 9.
Nice.
And I'm putting together a crew to prove it.
So he thinks this is all to do with the 9 then, is it? Starkiller base, that's the one.
Welcome to the new Mars. Now the only law on Tharsis is the gun on your hip and the light in your hands. You'll do well here.
Don't they look like they got massive heads and really small arms
I
like
don't
this?
relish doing business with these leeches.
Do they?
But we need to find
They're
out
like
what the
T-Rex
Dredgen are after.
Skywalkers. Their guns are so big, but they look like little arms.
You crave justice. Why die for a criminal?
Why do you hate your own kind so much?
It's time to take the fight to the Imperium.
That was, what's that in? Where they both go boom and they hold each other like that. Oh, that's Revenge of the Sith, is it? Obi-Wan and Anakin. Look, it's the tiny armed Skywalkers.
Finish it. And the Imperium is yours to lead.
That's right, yes.
The next time
I like the prequel.
we meet.
Only one play left.
Shoot him in the face and be thawed. Well, there we are, folks. There we are. That was intriguing. So we've got that, have we? If we pre-ordered it? Yes, we have. Have I got that already? Let's pop over to console. Let's pop over to console quickly. So I've got that already, have I? Yes. What did you think of that then, kids? Not bad. We'll just see where it goes. I think we've gotten over the whoa, it's Star Wars thing now. So now it's down to the game. Innit? Which is always was going to be. So we're going to have to see how it pans out. I did. Yeah, I probably did. What, Look, I bought the Graviton Lance ship last week. It's absolutely beautiful. The sniper is fun. Hang on, I can bring you over here now for a minute. Hang on. Are we there? Yes. Okay, hang on. Let's do this. Right. Turn that off. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. Go away. Right. Okay, you're all still there. I haven't accidentally turned you all off, have I? Right, let's shut that down there. Bring this up here. Right, I found you all again now. Sorry, there was a bit of reshuffling of windows there then. What have I done? I'd be embarrassed to admit that. I've probably got that as well. I'd rather they did something with their own lore rather than just it's dying quick do Star Wars. Well, yes, possibly. Basically just Star Wars at this point. We'll see what it's like. I've been busy with BL4 for a long while now. Oh, there we are. Nice dragon. Yeah, what I did enjoy Borderlands 4. But Arc Raiders has just got its hooks in me. But in a very good way. I can't stop playing it. I'm addicted to it. I dream about it. It's really weird. I don't think it's enough. They need another Forsaken. I read that or something else then. We are here. Excellent. Lovely, lovely. Solid Snake Alpha isn't sold on it. I can tell there's a slight hint of not liking it about the things that you're saying there. I pre-ordered it. It looks fun. Yeah, it does look fun. Multi-Robo Ninja, hello. How you doing? You'll never be able to turn Cyprus off. He's like a cable box. With Arc Raiders doing so well, I hope they learned from the past and knock this out of the park. My Meatloaf, hello, how you doing? Tell me, do you also go outside and keep looking around because you think you hear rotors? It's amazing, right? I'm there, I'm going, you know what? When those drones appear in the sky, I'm going to be ready. I'll know what rotors to shoot out. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. Yeah, what was the name of that gun? Have I got that, or was it just in a doodah? I don't get... we haven't got it yet, have we? No. Is it a heavy sniper, you said there? So we don't have heavy snipers, do we? Do we? And I think I've already picked it up, but I don't know where it all is. I'm sure I've had it somewhere, and it's just not popped up. Look at that, look. It's the mag spike. That's so pretty. It's ridiculous. That's for the... I can't even remember the name of the gun. What's the gun called? It's called the Graviton Spike, yes. Also, that is pretty. The Leo Techno. The exotic we got is in the kinetic slot. Right. Oh, okay. Let's go and have a look. I just want to check it. Let's have a look. Weapons. Oh, it's an exotic, you stupid boy. Kinetic. So what was it? Oh, was it a New Land Beyond? It was, wasn't it? Quicksilver Storm, that's what it was. There, yeah, that was it, wasn't it? That's the one. Thank you, Martin. Yes, that's the one there, look. All right, okay. That is quite Luke Skywalker-y, you know, from Star Wars when he's shooting the sand people look to it, which I assume is probably why they did it that way. Has it got any cosmetics? There you go. Nice cosmetic on it. I haven't used snipers. I really like snipers in other games, but not on Destiny. I don't know why. I just feel that way. Do you know what I mean? Yes. I caught myself side-eyeing a low-flying plane earlier. Yeah. Come out and scope the skies. Waiting for a whee. Run! It's ridiculous, right? That game. I was killed by a turret just now. I went into the base of a tower, looked up, and it mowed me down. And I just rooted... It's amazing that they just kill you so quickly. The new No Land Beyond. The new No... Yes. That one has no scope, so you get an iron sight sniper. Oh, an iron sight, is it? Yes. I want to get back to using that. I've never used that. That's a linear fusion from the raid, is it? Is that any good? Anyone got that one? The Euphony? What other ones haven't I got? I haven't. So you'll notice I haven't got any raid weapons. I haven't got the Legend of Acreus. God, it's odd seeing D2. I haven't seen it in ages. Yeah, I thought we'd have a quick squiz here. I haven't got the 1000 voices. There it is, look. Lovely. What else haven't I got? I haven't got the Anarchy. There it is, look. That's one I haven't got. Yes. I haven't got... What else haven't I got? The Whirling Ovation. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's the rocket launcher from Edge of Fate. Haven't got any raid weapons. That's right. And I'm proud of it. Finality's Auger. That's nice looking, isn't it? That's linear fusion, it looks like. Yes, it is, yeah. Fire a special projectile that deploys a rune scribe turret. This projectile costs 3 ammo to fire. Aim the projectile skyward to fire. That sounds like fun. That does sound like fun. I don't think we can, Zoran, no. Oh, I don't know. We're going to have to check something out, actually. Then we got the Hearth Shadow there, which is Heart Shadow. That's from the dungeon, isn't it? Looks like a big poker. All D2 raids mega streaming. I haven't got that in me, Quag. I wanted to do new stuff. I haven't got that in me, I'm afraid. Eyes of Tomorrow, look, I haven't got that. Hilarious! It's rather drunk. No worries, Bedhead. Yes, there we are. Stream tomorrow, 7:30. It'll be Arc Raiders tomorrow night. And then I'm doing a different game on Friday. Yes. What else do we have there? So there's them. Let's have a look at the energy slot. Divinity, which everyone just goes on about having. They need to have all the time. Isn't that one that puts that big bubbly thing around things? Yeah, don't have that. What else don't I have? Collective Obligation. That looks nice. I think that looks like a rather sexy, like a retro ship thing. Crit Bubble. That's the one. Same to you, Crit Bubble, whoever he is. Hey, I'm Crit Bubble. Icebreaker, don't have that. Can't remember how to get it. That's from the new dungeon. That's why I haven't got that one. And I also haven't got the Buried Bloodline either. And I have played that dungeon a lot, and I just never had it drop. Splendid stream tomorrow, and on Thursday. Splendid stream will be Larkage games, probably. So I don't know. I'm going to download a couple of new games, I think. Something on Steam, and we'll have a look there. General fun, chinwaggery games, I think, DK. Hunger and Quarrel. Yes. I've heard that's fantastic. Oh, it's on Thanksgiving, isn't it? Yeah, it is Thursday, man. Yes, this Thursday. Well, I'd understand. Sorry, folks. Aye, it'll be Thursday now. I can't do it any other day, really. And I can't... It'll roll into December. Aye, Thanksgiving. It's usually the week before. Yes, that's right. That's right. Sorry. There's that. What kinetics? Oh, no, I've looked at them. Have I looked at them all? Yes. What was that one? Oh, no, that one. Kinetic. Touch of Malice. Haven't got that. Bring your turkey dinners to the stream. Yes, it'll be Larkage with that. It'll be something new. Or well, it might be like I don't know. It might be water park. It might be tavern. It might be something along those lines, though. Something new, maybe, which could be entertaining. Do you know what I mean? I thought we'd have a switch up. This one. Yes. Thursday is Thanksgiving over here, but I'll be available for your show. Oh, there we are. Nice dragon, lovely. It'll be 7:30 on for the Splendids on. Yeah. So we've got Arc Raiders tomorrow, Splendid on Thursday. I'm playing a different game on Friday morning, and there we are then, yes. Mikey loves a nice tavern. React, bro. No. Right. There we are, good. Water sports are water. I love water park. I haven't played that for ages. So it'll be something along those lines, I think. And then the Christmas one, we'll do one on December. We'll have a little drinky. We'll do a bit of retro. I'm going to get the Amiga out again, I think. I'm looking forward to that one. Mikey needs his wages from the park. Play more baby steps. Trying to swim on there. I haven't got baby steps. I should get that, really. I don't have it. Yes, so it's going to be something along those lines. We can all just have a chat and bring a beverage along. Yes, there we are. Good. Right, folks. Now, I'm going to have to call it a stream there. You're a stream, because I got to go and upload my reset video and do the thumbnail and everything and get that out. So, you know, I have to do that. So, thank you, everyone, for... Oh, hang on, I'm on the right screen. Yeah. So, thank you, everyone, for that. Oh, it'll be... well, let me think. Well, Christmas is actually on it, so it'll be like the 19th... I don't know. It'll be the 19th-ish. 18th Avenger, I think. Something like that. Will be the Splendid Christmas one. I'll probably be doing some Christmassy streams on normal streams as well. So yes, definitely. So yeah, so I'm going now. Thank you all so much for your generosity. Thank you all much for your subscriptions. Thank you all. Graf Riley, hello, how are you doing? I missed you. I'm sorry, I've been jibber-jabbering. Lovely to see you. Yes, so I'm going to go now. Be back tomorrow evening, 7:30. Quang, lovely to see you. Mikey G, lovely to see you. Brian, lovely to see you. Take care. Agent Zarkov, lovely to see you. Excellent, excellent. Gandatron, thank you so much. Lovely to see you. I love the Amiga. It's my baby. Lovely to see you, man. Take care. Cheers, Venger. Thanks so much. Jawa Jedi, no worries at all. Take care, mate. Lovely to see you. Excellent, excellent. Omega Days, thank you so much. Lovely to see you. Elizabeth, see. Carol. I'm reading the names. Cheers, Carol. Lovely to see you, Carol. Martin, lovely to see you. Take care. Stab. Hello, Stab. I'm off. Sorry. Take care, Stab. Cheers, Mikey G. Zoran3. Lovely to see you. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Cheers, DK. No worries. Have a go. Oh, is it? Yeah, good thinking. Go and rest up now. You had that recently. Bloody hell. Well, there we are. When you're getting them done, that's good. Nice Dragon, thanks so much, lovely to see you. Quang, lovely to see you. Dan Solo, take care. Motorhead, have a good one, nice to see you. Shedweight, take care, lovely to see you. Agent Zarkov, thanks so much. Versus the Jackal, take care, man. TTF Hen Cyberus, lovely to see you. Yes, excellent, excellent. Robert Myers, thanks so much, lovely chin wagging. Anybody who I've missed now, I'm rubbish at this, Lark. I've only been doing it for 3 years. There we are. My meatloaf, lovely to see you. Did I say Brian as well? Good, there we are. I know Dave's in work, but cheers, Dave. See you then. Right, I'm going now. Stop recording and stop streaming. Thanks very much, my lovelies. See you tomorrow evening, 7:30. Ta-da! Stop that, but then.